Welcome to pmstudent.com, where you will learn to get started and get ahead in your project management career. And now, here's Josh.
Hey everybody, this is Josh from pmstudent.com. Today in this video I'm going to show you just a little bit about how to use LinkedIn as a tool for researching organizations and connecting with people just really quickly. If you went up to the search bar after you log into LinkedIn and you type in something like project management, then what you're going to find is it will return people who have project management in their profile, are highly ranked for project management in LinkedIn, and that kind of thing. So you'll probably notice that I show up number one on most of these searches, which is kind of cool. But let's leave that aside, my little ego trip there. If you take a look on the left-hand side here, what you can see is you can basically enter in a specific location and narrow it down to your region. So, you know, in this list we've got people all over the place, from Argentina and London and all over the place. So let's go ahead and drill down a little bit. I'm just gonna pick San Diego. You'll see it kind of populates something here for you. So I'm going to go San Diego area. So here are the people that come up for project management in the San Diego area. You can see I've got one person who's in my network from San Diego and quite a few other people who are second in my network, which means I would be able to get introduced to these people through someone who is already in my network. So these second connections, there's 393 people that I could potentially get introduced to by asking for a recommendation or an introduction from someone who's in my local network. The other thing you can do is narrow these people down by the companies that they work for as well, which is kind of cool. You can kind of get an idea for some of the different companies that hire a lot of project managers in this area. Another trick that you can use LinkedIn for is to change this to companies, and maybe not project maybe if you were wanting to look for a consulting firm or something like that, you could go this route and again try to narrow it down by location or whatever. So let's just say in the greater New York City area, here are some of the companies who do that. Actually, it's kind of showing most of these are New York City, but this one's like in the UK, so that's kind of strange. I haven't seen that before actually. So make sure that you keep an eye out for it. Let's try Washington DC. Yeah, okay, so for some reason some of these are not working quite right in terms of putting them in the right place, unless they might have branches in, you know, Washington DC, even though they're based out of San Francisco or something like that. But these are ways that you can kind of get a sense for the companies and things like that. And just one more thing I wanted to show you here. So let's take a look at a specific company. So let's say that IBM is a company that is in your local area, and you know that you might be interested in working for them, but you're not really sure about it. Well, you can take a look at the people who are who work for IBM essentially by kind of looking through this page for IBM, and you can get a sense for the people who work there. You can take a look at their job titles and see if you see some different job titles that indicate a progression of jobs essentially. One way to look at it here too is jobs. It's like a jobs IBM, and do a search there. And so now you can see kind of a listing of the jobs that are open as well, and you can refine those down by area as well. So let's look at the New York City area. You can see some of the jobs that are open. Let's filter the job title for project. And basically, I'm not really actually trying to find a job this way. What I'm really trying to do is get a sense for what types of positions are at this company. So you can see out of the ones that are showing right now, basically they've got senior project manager, technical project manager. So if you look at these different companies, you can get a sense for these things. Let me actually just put this down here. And there we go. So IBM, New York, New York. You can kind of take a look down here. There's a Project Systems, SAP, Associate Partner, Project Manager, Project Manager with Financial Integration, so the Project Manager, PeopleSoft. A lot of specialty project management positions where they're looking for people who have specific experience with certain backgrounds, e-commerce, those types of things. I'm seeing it to be pretty flat though. One of the things that you can look for is like a Project Manager 1, Project Manager 2, Junior Project Manager, Senior Project Manager. Those types of progressions of titles within a company are an indication that they value project management as a discipline. And again, you can use LinkedIn as a great tool to go and connect with people who currently work there, ask them about their experiences with the company, what's the day in the life of your position, that type of thing. Take them out for coffee, take them out for lunch. If you can do those things and build those relationships, build friendships, then you're definitely going to have a better chance of getting into that company that you're targeting.
Go to pmstudent.com and subscribe to one of our free newsletters today.